Happy August, my Aquarians. How is everybody doing? Okay, so this month for my Aquarians, I have acknowledgement. I like that. Somebody's finally getting acknowledged for various reasons. But when I look at the Six of Wands, I think to myself, what shadow have you been in? Maybe that's what I'll name this video. What shadow has my Aquarians been in for a good part of 2026, maybe even before? What has been happening that has made you feel unseen, unheard? And all of a sudden, you not only have a voice, but people want to hear your voice. So I love the Six of Wands because, as you can see, the people cheering, it's a card of recognition. You know, and that's anywhere in life. Again, I always remind people, this doesn't always have to be romantic love. Although I know that's why most of you come here. This could even be job recognition, family, whatever, friends. But it's definitely a recognition reading, if that makes sense. And it's not just for a small time. It's for like maybe the whole month. Because I feel like once you're recognized, it kind of domino effects. Because now we go from Six of Wands into Three of Cups. So it's almost like there's just more areas of your life where you're finally being recognized. And the reason, too, you're being rewarded is because you've had the patience. Okay? So I always tell this, the lore, I call it behind the Seven of Pentacles, and this is my take on it. I read my cards a certain way, so don't come for me if you're a tarot reader saying, it doesn't really mean that. You know what I said? Bite me. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. This man went to bed. Don't get caught up in the gender. This person went to bed with one pentacle. And when they woke up, they had seven pentacles, bloomed all overnight. Now, these pentacles are worth money. So this person said, you know what I'm going to do? And I think this person was you. I'm going to pluck all these pentacles and I'm going to run to the bank. But a thunderous voice said, if you leave them, you'll have more. So I think you knew you were growing something, but you didn't have the patience sometimes, like we all do. I mean, we all live in the world of instant gratification. Who has patience for anything? I don't. Well, I'm getting better as I get older. But for my Aquarians, I felt for a long time you didn't have the patience, and now you do, and you're being rewarded. But not only did you learn to have the patience, I felt for a lot of them with my Strength card. Now, this is the card of Leo. I don't know if any of you are involved with the Leo. You don't have to be. But this tells me that you learned that patience and not constantly pushing something. So in other words, patience and allowing yourself to swim downstream, not swimming upstream, not going against the current. You've learned that doing things like that have brought you to where you want to be. Okay? And I find too with the Hermit card that for a lot of my Aquarians, you're learning that the more you do it, the more that grows, the more you learn, and you're liking this. You're liking this newfound strength. You're like, damn, why didn't someone tell me about this before? I would have stopped pushing crap. I would have made life easier a long time ago. With age comes wisdom, right? Right? What if we all are women in our 50s or 60s took this knowledge and put it back in our 20s? Where would we be? We ruled the world. That's where we would be. So the Page of Pentacles talks about a couple of things. It talks about, again, money coming to you. So this could definitely be work, career, business, side hustle, whatever you do. Expanding, getting bigger, more people. Finally taking off because you kept having patience. You kept working at it. This could be about a relationship. You didn't push it with this person. You were like, you know what? Boo, you do you. I'll do me. And all of a sudden, they didn't like that. They liked the chasing. They liked when you didn't do this. But you know what? You realized it wasn't working for you. So for my Aquarians, for the month of August, what you took the time, the patience to grow and nurture and take 2 steps back from, you are going to be richly rewarded. All right, my Aquarians, I hope you liked this reading. I'm very excited for you for the month of August. Everybody, have a great day.